Debbie's mysterious son, Caden, finally makes his debut on Sunday's episode of 90 Day Fiancé and definitely doesn't disappoint. Debby, 55, is all set to marry Mito, 41 despite all her friends still hating him, and Caden meets him just one day ahead of their wedding. While Debbie's daughter, Devin, has made appearances this season, Caden has never been shown and almost didn't make it to the wedding. During last week's episode, Debby freaked out and threatened to call her nuptials off after Caden told her he had to work and might not be able to be there for her big day. Eventually, he straightened his work schedule out, though it's not explained why he hasn't met Mito after 6 years of him and his mom dating. Mito gets ready for his wedding to Debby on Sunday's episode of 90 Day Fiancé. But Debby is less than enthused because her son, Caden, said he almost couldn't go to the wedding because of his work schedule. Mito expresses his own thoughts on Caden on Sunday's episode, questioning, what kind of son not come for wedding of his mom? He muses, I don't understand if he against me or wedding or I don't know. So, with or without Caden, we will marry. However, Caden eventually does show up with less than 24 hours until the wedding and is shockingly attractive. Mito and Caden finally meet, and Mito awkwardly calls him bro despite him technically becoming his stepdad. Caden is able to make it her big day though, and meets Mito less than 24 hours until the wedding. It's the first time Caden has met his future stepdad, despite Mito and Debby dating for 6 years prior to their engagement. Caden admits to cameras that he has his reservations about Mito, and is less than impressed when the couple tells him about their unconventional proposal. Mito tells him he at first faked Debby out by saying he wanted to go back to Egypt, which results in Caden giving him a serious side-eye. I'm very protective of my mother, he explains. So, I mean, to hear that she ran out in tears at her own proposal, like, it's definitely a little scary.
She deserves the best.
Then it's just like, my mom doesn't need any of that for sure, he adds. Things later get tense between Mito and Caden when Caden questions how Mito plans to make a living in the US. Mito tells him his big dream is to become an actor, and Caden notes that there's a very slim chance that career path will work out. For me personally, it was like I really wanted to play baseball, he shares. But there's definitely the fine line of things that you really love to do, and things that have to be able to, pay your bills, put food on the table, stuff like that. Mito is clearly irritated and refuses to back down on his dream to become an A-list actor in America. One day, God willing, very soon, I will prove myself, and I think you will see in the future, God willing, he tells cameras, noting that he hates Caden's questions. 90 Day Fiancé alum Leida Margaretha experienced a court hearing just days after the death of her newborn daughter was ruled non-accidental. According to a Juneau County court clerk, a hearing was held on Wednesday, March 11th, in regards to 24 felony charges Margaretha is facing in Wisconsin for various alleged crimes, including wire fraud, forgery, and theft. A no-contact order was issued stating that Margaretha cannot contact employees at the business involved with the case. She is also restricted from going on the premises. Her next court date is scheduled for June 17th. Because she was not in custody before the hearing, she was free to go after signing her signature bond, which was set for $1,000 per court records. The most recent criminal charges levied against Ms. Margaretha in Juneau County are not actually new allegations of new criminal conduct, but rather are refiled charges stemming from old conduct alleged to have occurred in 2023 and 2024, Margaretha's attorney, Taylor Hart, said in a statement to Us Weekly. Ms. Margaretha previously contested these allegations in court, resulting in a complete dismissal of all charges against her. She intends to do so again. Hart added that his client remains actively engaged in the court process throughout her various cases and continues to deny all allegations of wrongdoing. She looks forward to the court process playing out and to the day when these criminal cases are behind her. Margaretha's day in court comes after the Adams County Health and Human Services Department's initial assessment deemed the death of Eric Rosenbrook and Margaretha's baby as non-accidental. Starcasm reported that the assessment found a preponderance of the evidence to substantiate maltreatment of physical abuse to the infant by the mother. Both Margaretha and Rosenbrook objected to the ruling and have reportedly hired their own private medical examiner to challenge the autopsy. Rosenbrook told TMZ he doesn't agree with the ruling and claims they're independently retained. Private medical examiner believes the original autopsy was poorly performed. Margaretha's attorney also revealed to us that Leida agrees with Eric's sentiments and disagrees with the ME's finding that the death was non-accidental. She continues to adamantly deny all allegations of wrongdoing and would have never harmed her child. Rosenbrook and Margaretha first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé Season 6, which aired in 2018. Viewers watched as Rosenbrook met his future wife on an international dating site. Despite Margaretha being over 10 years his junior, Rosenbrook fell in love and agreed to let TLC cameras document the highs and lows of his journey. Although the pair have stepped away from reality TV, Rosenbrook and Margaretha were brought back into the spotlight when they confirmed the death of their newborn daughter in July 2025. It destroys me and shatters my world to announce that over the weekend, tragedy has struck, Rosenbrook wrote via Facebook at the time. Yesterday at 12:53 p.m. after 5 days on life support, my beloved daughter, little Elisa Eleanor Rosenbrook, slipped the Shirley bonds to join her grandfather Tom. I do not want well wishes or questions. I will not answer anything, read or reply. I ask just for prayers for her. Both Rosenbrook and Margaretha have denied any wrongdoing tied to her newborn daughter's death. There are many allegations of wrongdoing being levied against Leida. This is no surprise as she has endured years of unfounded negative publicity and social media attention since her appearance on 90 Day Fiancé in 2018, Margaretha's attorney previously told us. Leida would have never harmed her child, and she adamantly denies any allegations of wrongdoing. Several 90 Day alums have been spotted filming for what is rumored to be Season 6 of The Single Life. The 90 Day Fiancé spin-off follows franchise alums as they jump back into the dating scene following the end of their previous relationships. Season 5 of the show premiered in late 2025, and while TLC has not officially announced a Season 6, filming is reportedly underway on new episodes. Several 90 Day stars have been spotted shooting for The Single Life Season 6, according to fan Instagram account 90 Day Fiancé Update. Rob Warne and Josh Weinstein, two-thirds of the 90 Day Bad Boys content creator group, were recently seen filming at a hotel in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, per a recent post, which also included footage of a camera crew following both men. And on Sunday, the account shared a rumor that Sarper, Guven, and Tyree Mollett were filming on the side of the country, in San Jose, California. Sarper, a comedian who is currently touring the US and Canada, had a performance scheduled in San Francisco on August 16th. 2 more Single Life filming sightings. I guess we can say Shakina's ex, Sarper shouldn't he be divorced first, and newly transformed Tyree were caught filming for The Single Life yesterday at Urban Putt San Jose, California. Read the post's caption. It looks like the breakup rumors about Sarper and Shakina are true. It's over. Shakina has obviously moved on, as has Sarper. The rumored Single Life cast members come from recent seasons of 90 Day Fiancé and its various spin-offs. Rob Warne married Sophie Sierra in Season 10 of 90 Day Fiancé in 2023. They went on to appear in Happily Ever After and Season 2 of 90 Day The Last Resort before splitting up. Last year, Rob starred in the dating show 90 Day Hunt for Love. Sophie was cast member on The Single Life Season 5. Josh actually entered the 90 Day universe via The Single Life. He appeared on several seasons of the show as Natalie Mordovtseva's on-again, off-again boyfriend. The couple also appeared on 90 Day The Last Resort Season 2. Tyree appeared on 90 Day Fiancé before the 90 Days in 2023. The show followed him as he discovered that he had been catfished by a man pretending to be a Barbadian woman named Carmela. While the experience was devastating, it ultimately prompted Tyree to make some major life changes, including having weight loss surgery and getting a hair transplant. I feel a lot more confident and comfortable, he recently told People. It has inspired me to put myself back out there. I am looking to date now. I'm not so scared. Sarper made his franchise debut in Season 5 of the spin-off series 90 Day Fiancé the Other Way, which followed his relationship with Shakina Garner. He eventually moved from Turkey to the US to marry her, as seen in 90 Day Fiancé Season 11. But since then, the couple has struggled. They are currently attempting to work through their issue in 90 Day The Last Resort Season 3, but comments both have made online suggest that they broke up for good after filming.